But at least they give you room to turn. A minute ago, I just picked up this load. Hillside, New Jersey, a crazy place to pick up a load. As you can see from getting out of there. I witnessed an accident coming into the place, in front of me. There's a truck making a left turn to get onto a street. The car got caught up right on his left side. I had to go across the grass to get around it, blocking the whole street. Thankfully, there was a level area of grass that I could get around him. This load is beverages going to the town of Richfield, Washington, which is about 15 miles north of Portland, Oregon. The pay is $4,900, so I will make decent money on this. I did manage to get unloaded yesterday evening, so the guy was BSing me, obviously. Actually, my appointment time was 8 p.m. the night before, but they took me yesterday evening at 6 p.m. And then this morning, I got the APU repaired. It was I think it was a fuel pump, free fuel pump, it said. got the oil changed in it. So it is working fine now. So the only thing I got left is I have to get an oil change for the truck somewhere along the route. So I am on I-78 westbound. This town is just to the southwest of Newark, New Jersey. I picked up this load. So I don't think I'm going to get too far today. I'm probably going to stop for the night in Delaware Water Gap, New Jersey, and get onto I-80 off of 24. So I've only got less than 3 hours on my clock here to work with. Current temperature is 81 degrees. And the sun is shining. It's kind of a bit of an Indian summer. As they call it, Indian summer, warm spell that follows the first bout of cold weather in the fall. I've got 11 miles to Morristown, New Jersey, where I will be picking up I-80 westbound. So the weather in the tropics update, the tropics have become very quiet, as I expected. It would be after September 15th. I predicted the season would wind down. I predicted that the window of storms would be between August 15th and September 15th. And that the window would close after that date on the season. I know there are many people that say it's going to pick back up again. And I continue to assert that the La Nina has nothing to do with hurricanes in the Atlantic. In itself. Niña in itself does not cause more hurricanes. What causes more hurricanes is warmer ocean temperatures, a warmer atmosphere, which usually follows an El Nino. And that is probably the reason there was more hurricanes during La Niñas, because in times past, La Niñas usually followed El Niños by a year. So it would appears that La Niñas coincide with more hurricanes, but it's the El Nino that preceded the La Nina, warmed up the atmosphere, likely due to an increase of solar activity. There is very likely a link. And that causes more hurricanes to happen during La Nina. And then usually, times past, El Ninos would follow La Ninas. It would bounce back and forth. So by the time we got into the El Nino, the atmosphere has already cooled back down from the La Nina that preceded it. So it looks like during El Ninos, you don't get as many hurricanes. But there's a lag effect between the Pacific and the Atlantic. There's a lag. It's why we don't see a temperature fluctuation during the 11-year solar cycle. Well, we may see a little bit at the minimum in times past. It was, we would get a bad winter during the minimum, so in the 11-year. But for the most part, it didn't really, on a long-term basis, impact temperatures. Because by the time temperatures started to drop from the minimum of the solar cycle, the sun would pick back up again and it would bring things back up. It's only longer term cycles that influence on a bigger scale or longer time period changes in climate. So I am now westbound on New Jersey Highway 24. Again, I will pick up Highway 287 to 80. And again, I'm probably not going to get too far with this today. Probably got 2.5 hours to work with here. So there is a place to park just before Delaware Border Gap. I'm probably going to stop there for tonight. That will be it for this video. I will be back soon.